Welcome to the WFA Division III National Championship. You can introduce yourself to each other. So you are the visiting team for the game, so you'll get to call the toss. There's white, hats, tails, and then flip it. AJ's going to confirm the toss, and whoever lands will decide who gets his choice. Hats.
10 seconds.
So it's tails. It was always tails. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Women's Football Alliance National Championship Weekend. This game was presented by Nation and the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. At this time, we'd like to ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem. And there we have it. We'd like to welcome the home Derby City Dynamite against the Arizona Outcasts. Food for the WFA players in today's game is currently provided by Buffalo 33. Canton's best place to get food for homemade from scratch. Your taste buds are calling and Buffalo 33 is answering. After the game, come by Buffalo 33 located on Dressler Road and keep the good times going. Thank you Buffalo 33 for your support of the Women's Football Alliance. Kick goes out of bounds. Kicked by number 11, Cindy Edward. Flag on the play.
Kick about 500 stop.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Derby City, the Dynamite, at their own 45-yard line.
Back deep, number 24, Crystal Smith-White. Hand off to White, runs out the outside, gets the corner, turns on the jets, still going, stiff arms, and gets taken down at...
And it's number 24, the ball carrier, Crystal White, with a nice play. Brought out by number 16, Sarah Utley. Ball with number 58 on the tackle carousel. And it is a 1st down.
So now they line up.
This 1st down was sponsored by Metro Health.
Harris to the left, Anderson to the right, I formation. Houston on the center. Hand off to White again, gets down and tackled for a gain of 3. Brought down by number 26. That is J-Lex Gray.
Nicole Walker, number 4, the ball carrier.
Number 15.
Brought down by number 26, Jessica Gray.
Of 2. 2nd down and 8. They break the huddle. Come out in the same formation.
We got 2nd down and 7 for the Dynamite.
E-bomb under center. Hand off to White again, bounces outside, has the corner, and tackled down by number 21. That is J.B. Goodlow. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2, but we have a injury timeout as one of the Dynamite is on the floor. That is number 56. That is Angela Embry Jr. And the trainers are taking a look at her right now. This is the opening drive of the Division III National Championship game. Sorry that we had some audio difficulties in the beginning. This is Pat Brown bringing you the action live from Tom Benson Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio. Let me give you the starting defense as we have this injury timeout for the Arizona Outcast. Going from right to left at defensive end, number 9, Ariel Johnson. At defensive tackle, number 88, Jenna Schultz. At the other defensive tackle, number 11, Cindy Edward. And the other defensive end, number 55, Lakeisha Wright. At the linebackers, number 34, that is Sorelli Utley. Sorry about that. At cornerback is number 4, Mimi Mafurzo. At number 26, Jay Gray, that is a strong safety. At free safety, number 7, Shannon Connolly. At left cornerback, number 33, that is Tori Davis. Entry timeout's over. I formation, pro right. Hand off to number 2 now, and she gets the 1st down. Powers her way to the 29. 1st down for the Dynamite. Tackled by number 55. That is Lakeisha Wheat.
Also in on the tackle, number 58, Kira Stoll.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line.
1st down. This 1st down is sponsored once again by Metro Health.
Still in the huddle. I formation, pro left. And handoff to number 2, but she's up. We got flags on the play. We're going to hold on right now. That was number 2, Kirsten Holman, but we have delay a game against the Dynamite. That's going to back them up 5. First down has been brought to you by Metro Health. They are the preferred medical provider of the Women's Football Alliance National Championship, all on marketing. So after the penalty takes them back to the 34-yard line, it'll be first down and 15 for the Dynamite. First drive of the afternoon. Pro left I formation. Holman the deep back. Holman has it and going to push forward, still driving the legs, still pushing, still going, and finally taken down at a hard 2 yards.
Right down by number 9, Ariel Johnston.
So Johnston makes the tackle. Gain of 2 is going to be second down and 13 from the 32-yard line. They break the huddle.
Second down and 13.
Wide to the right is Anderson. To the left is Harris. Edwards runs bootleg and gets away, breaks a tackle, and breaks another tackle. Still going and finally taken down at the 29-yard line.
Buckner, the ball carrier, brought down by
number 58. That is Scholl, assisted by number 11. That is Edward. And it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. Third down and 10 for the Dynamite. They break the huddle quickly. And now they go back into the huddle. As number 42 is subbed out. That is Furman. Coming in as number 34, Victoria Kennedy. I formation, pro left. Third down and 10. E-bomb, handoff to Smurf. Breaks the tackle, dives forward, but only going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down and 10. Oh, they give a loss on the play back to the 31.
Also, number 16, Sarah Utley, in on the tackle.
So it's going to be fourth down and 12.
Fourth down and 12.
They're going to go for it. Don't believe they have a field goal kicker that can kick this long. So they break the huddle. I formation, pro right. Tight end right is 88. Rose back to pass, going deep and incomplete. Intended for the tight end. So turnover on downs as Derby City does not capitalize on their drive. And Arizona will take over first down and 10 as Buckler is slow to get up. And she's up. And it's going to be a turnover on down.
And the Dynamite turn the ball over on down. First and 10 for the Outcasts.
So now Arizona will take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Tape today has been generously provided by the KT Tape. Now you can get 15% off your KT Tape needs when you subscribe to their email newsletter.
9 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. And now Arizona has the ball first and 10. Number 58 at quarterback. That is Kara Scholl. Now it's trips to the right, twins to the left, no backs in the backfield. Now motion goes to Jazzy. Jazzy handoff, runs into her own player, and gonna be taken down by number 1. That is Veronica Sloan. They call her Smiley. Well, she's definitely smiling. She got a tackle for loss all the way back to the 25-yard line. So right from the start, not what you want to see your opening drive, -5 all the way back to the 25 as they immediately call timeout as Coach Griffin wants to get everything straight as that was not what he was envisioning for his opening play. We'll let you know that today's game is provided, the K-tape is being provided by TYM Performance. Now you can get 15% off your KT tape needs when you subscribe to their email newsletter. KT Tape is the official kinesiology tape of the WFA and a proud sponsor of women's sports everywhere. Timeout is now over. So both teams have used the timeout. Check that. There was an injury timeout for Derby City. So Arizona has 2 timeouts left. Derby City has all 3. Now it's twins to both sides. Quarterback Scholl puts Jazzy in motion. Goes away across the field. Ball is thrown, caught by Jazzy. Breaks the tackle, Rainin still going, and gets all the way up to the 37-yard line. So that's Rainin catches the pass from Scholl. 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 6.
Goodlow and Johnson to the left. One back in the backfield. Now it's Rainin goes in motion. And back to pass. Ball is thrown and incomplete. Good job by the safety. Number 11 broke that pass up. That was Casey Harris. Going to bring down 4th and 5. On the offense for Arizona, number 21, J.B. Goodlow. Number 31, Jasmine Rainin. Number 9, Ariel Johnston. At quarterback is number 58. That is Kara Scholl. Offensive line going from left to right. Number 55, Lakeisha Wright. 88, Jenna Schultz. 17, Geraldine Curley. Number 34, Ariel Utley. And number 11, Cindy Predator. At tight end, number 33, Tori Davis. 4th down coming up as Rainey goes wide to the left. And you have bunch to the right, Johnson, Davis, and Goodlow. And we have a stoppage, a delay a game against the Outcasts. So that's going to take them back to the original line of scrimmage, which is the 31. Eight minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the opening quarter of the Division III National Championship. 4th down and 10 now. Now Rainey goes into the backfield to the right of the quarterback, Scholl. Johnson, Goodlow to the right. Motion by 26 Anderson. And we have movement on the line of scrimmage. We'll see if she was drawn off. And of course, both teams are pointing at each other, but the officials are going to confer. And they will make the determination. And here it is. It is encroachment against the Dynamite. That was number 34 who jumped off sides. That's Victoria Kennedy. So it's going to move him 5 yards back to the 36-yard line. So 34 comes out after that penalty, and taking her place is number 54, Megan Meyer. Twins to the left. One back in the backfield, that is Rainin. Now she goes to the left side. Now she's going to stand at quarterback. Rainin now is going to run sweep. We have a flag on the play. She gets the corner, turns the field. She's at midfield. Cuts inside and still going and tackled down at the 40-yard line. But we're going to wait. There is a flag on the play. We have laundry on the field, so we're going to see what this penalty is. Will this count or will it come back? And we're waiting to see from the umpire. We have illegal procedure against the Outcast. It's going to take them back 5 yards, back to the original line of scrimmage again, which is the 31-yard line. But that negates a huge quarterback sweep by Rainin. So Coach Griffin is definitely not pleased with how his offense has come out in this first quarter. It's the number 1 offense against the number 1 defense. Arizona came in averaging 45 points a game. The Dynamite gave up an average of 4.4 yards a game. So reigning in that quarterback, twins to the left, wing to the right. And she's going to run sweep, cuts inside, and going to only get about 4 yards. Tackled by number 7. Sorry, check that. That's number 8, Barber. And it's going to be a turnover on downs as they did not punt. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dynamite. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this opening quarter.
For the Dynamite at the 33-yard line.
So Dynamite have excellent field position to start their second drive. They're starting at the 34-yard line. I formation. Deep back is number 2. And it's going to be Buckner keeping it. Gets inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Tackled there by number 9, Ariel Johnston. They give it to the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4.
All along with number 11, Cindy Edward with a nice tackle.
Second down and 6.
For the Dynamite. Right at the 30-yard line.
They break the huddle. Anderson goes to the left. Harris goes to the right. I formation, which is Kennedy and Holman. And back to pass now. Under pressure, rolls to the left. Now she tucks it down. She's going to run. She gets the corner. And finally taken down by number 21. That is J.B. Goodlow. But does she have enough for a first down? And we're going to have a timeout as, oh man, number 20, the MVP, offensive MVP of the year, number 20, La Essence Houston Bruckner. A little shaken up, but she's, oh no, she just collapsed. Oh my goodness. So we're going to have a timeout right now as she definitely is not good. So we're going to take a injury timeout here as Buckner is down, as both teams are going to go to their respective sidelines. And you definitely didn't want to say it. She got up, she walked about 3 or 4 steps and just fell out. And we're praying for her that she is going to be okay. You never want to see that. And I know all the Derby City fans don't want to see that. We know the Arizona fans don't want to see that. And none of us here that are playing the game and watching the game want to see that. So she is up, she's talking. And now she's up. And I'm sure they're going to make sure that she's all right. She's talking and she's, that's a player for you. She's like, no, I'm good, I'm good. But listen, when you fall out like that, they have to make sure that you are okay. And they're going to take every precaution. She's getting some water as you see her walking off the field with the trainer. That is good to see. I'm glad that she is okay. And we'll see if she'll be able to continue in this game. Hopefully she will. So after the first down run, that was a 9-yard run up to the 22-yard line. 7 minutes and counting. Handoff now to number 2, Holman. She gets inside the 15 to the 14. So that was an excellent run there by number 2, Holman. In at quarterback now is number 4, Nicole Lockett. They call her Killer Cole. So it's going to be second down and 2 after the 8-yard run. At the 14-yard line, Derby City threatening to put the first points on the board. Anderson goes to the left, Harris to the right. Holman, the deep back. Lockett under center. And handoff to number 42, and pulling, driving, and still going, finally taken down at the 12-yard line. Tackled there by 58 Scholl and 88 Schultz. And it's enough for a first down to the 13. Check that, to 12. So Derby City in the red zone, threatening to put points on the board. 5 minutes, 59 seconds, and counting in the first quarter. I formation, pro right. Handoff to Holman. Holman still pushing, still going forward, and taken down at the 6. It's going to be a gain of 6. Going to be second down and 4. That first down has been brought to you by Metro Health, recognized as a preferred medical provider of Women's Football Alliance National Championship All Marketing. Second down and 4 from the 6-yard line. Anderson to the left. Harris to the right. I formation now, number 56 at fullback. That is Embry Jr. Handoff, cuts inside, breaks a tackle, falls forward, and close to a first down. That is number 42. That is Furman. And it's going to be first and goal at the 2. 4 minutes, 50 seconds, and counting in the first quarter. The Dynamite looking to score. Gang tackle there by 55 Wheat and 11 Edward. First and goal.
First and goal.
In the backfield, 56 Embry Jr., 42 Furman. And pushing forward, touchdown, Dynamite!
Touchdown for the Dynamite.
Number 4, the quarterback, Cole, bashes it in. And it's 6-0, Dynamite. So, will they be kicking the extra point, or will they be going for 2? We will find out. As it looks like they're going to be going for 2, as number 11 Harris and number 24 White checks in to the game. Harris goes wide to the right. Anderson and White go to the left. One back in the backfield. Handoff, bumbled. Breaks a tackle, still going, pushing forward, dives, and will not get in. She is denied the 2-point conversion. So at the 4-minute 26 mark of the first quarter, the Derby City Dynamite strike first. It's 6-0.
And 4:26 to play in the first quarter.
So the Dynamite capitalized on excellent field position, starting from the 31-yard line, a 31-yard drive. Took about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And the Dynamite up 6-0. So as Coach Griffin gets set to get his offense back on the field, I'm sure he had a conversation with them on the sideline. Said, hey, we're making too many mistakes. We had 3 penalties on that opening drive. One negated a good 24-yard run by Jazzy Rainin. So now they got to get it together as the Dynamite will be kicking off. Back deep will be number 31 Rainin and number 21 Goodlow. Kicking off will be number 13 Cindy Lally. And Derby City did not have enough players for the kickoff team, so they're getting the 11th player on the field now. Beautiful day here in Canton, Ohio. Sun is shining, not very humid, as we are ready. Whistle has blown. And there's a kick, short, and goes out of bounds. Both teams kick the ball out of bounds. So Arizona will start excellent field position at their own 40-yard line.
Flags on the play.
Kick out of bounds against the Canton team. The receiving team is chose for a free kick, 5 yards back.
Oh, so they're not going to take the ball at the 40. They're going to make them re-kick 5 yards back. Good strategy there by Coach Griffin. Going to force them to kick the ball in bounds because he wants to have a return. And now number 33 goes back deep. That is Torrey Davis, along with Rainin.
Torrey Davis, number 33, back deep for Arizona.
So Lally lines up again, kicking now from the 30-yard line. Let's see what Derby City will do with this kick. And onside kick, bounces, still bouncing, still going, and finally taken by Goodlow. And she's going to go up to the, let's see where she goes. She gets to the 45-yard line of Derby City. 1st and 10 for Arizona. Excellent field position. Cross the 50-yard line at the 45. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Derby City up 6-0.
1st and 10 for Arizona.
So let's see if Arizona now can get their act together on offense. And we have official waving his hands. Okay, I didn't make out what he said, but that's okay. As now they're going to line up. Number 7, Shannon Cooley, checks in for the first time. Cooley and Schultz go to the left. Goodlow and Anderson to the right. Rainin at quarterback with 58 in the backfield. And it's going to be a sweep to the right. Gets to the corner and tries to make a move. Gets the corner and forced out of bounds by the cornerback, number 33.
Knocked out of bounds by number 22.
It's going to be a gain of 9 down to the 36-yard line. Clock still running. 4 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. Same formation. Rainin in the backfield. Now they're going to switch. 58 show goes to the left side of the quarterback. And now she's going to run, cuts it inside, bounces outside, turn around, has a hole, breaks inside, breaks the tackle, and still going in. Finally tackled, but we got a flag thrown in by the back judge. So we're going to hold on and see what this penalty is. It might be a hold, it might be a face mask. We will see. Official walks and
personal foul, face mask.
Personal foul, face mask penalty against the defense. That penalty was taken at the 25. So it's going to be a penalty and takes it all the way halfway to the goal line. It should be at the 13-yard line. Three minutes, 40 seconds. Now Arizona is threatening. They're in the red zone at the 13-yard line. Anderson, Goodlow, and Edwards to the right. And now Rainin gets to the corner and cuts inside at the 10 and spins around and almost breaks the tackle of number 42. Good open field tackle by Angelita Papa Big Stepper Furman as Rainin gains 7 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 3. They call it 2nd and 4. She gets to the 8. Same formation. And now is a cross inside handoff to 21 Goodlow, and she only gets maybe a yard as the interior lineman did a great job of stuffing that inside trap. And we have a pileup as they're going to take their time and unpile the pile. Hopefully nobody's hurt under there. And we have a Arizona player slow to get up, but she's getting, oh, no. Yes, she's getting up. That was raining. But we have a Derby City Dynamite player that's down right now. So it's going to be an injury timeout. That play was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain. I don't know why they put first down on the box. It should be second down on the box. So we do not know who the player is. Oh, okay, I see why. Because they're putting the chains down because it's inside the 10. Number 52 is the injured Derby City Dynamite player. That's Danielle Baby D Best. She's sitting up right now. Oh, check that. Number 92 is the one that's down. What? Sometimes you got to make sure you get the right numbers. It's okay. Black jerseys is what I'm as far away you can't tell. But that's 92 Commission Ward. There was a fumble on the play? Okay, so they're saying there was a fumble on the play. We couldn't tell because it was just a pileup. I saw no indication by the officials pointing first down for Derby City. But the first turnover of the day is a fumble. And Derby City has it at their own 8-yard line. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. So they break the huddle. And it's good to see La Essence Buckner back in the game. I formation. Handoff, gets around the corner. At the 10, at the 15, and drives through the cornerback. That's number 24, Crystal White. And she gets a 10-yard gain all the way up to the 18-yard line. First down, run. That was 33 on the tackle. That was Torrey Davis. So they come out still in the I formation. Deep back is White. Hand off to White. Goes inside, cuts inside, and another good gain. Offensive line now opening big holes as a tackle by number 26 and number 58. That is Scholl and Gray. Gain of 6 on the play. Up to the 24. Second down and 4. They break the huddle. Anderson left, Harris right. I formation. Embry Jr. and White in the backfield. Handoff, a nice hole, picks up the first down and more as she moves her way past the first down marker. It's to the 30-yard line. First down, Dynamite. 1 minute, 25 seconds and counting in this first quarter.
First and 10 for Derby City at their own 30-yard line.
Substitutions for Arizona. Now, Jasmine Raining comes in at outside linebacker. And number 12 comes in, Ja Clay at cornerback. I formation. And handoff again. This time it's number 2, Holman. They're trying to pull the ball out, but did not get it. Holman did a good job of holding on to the ball. It's going to be a gain of 3 up to the 33. Second down and 7. And that might be the last play of the first quarter. We'll wait. They might get another play off. 35 seconds and counting.
Second down and 7. Derby City.
They should get another play off before the end of the quarter.
Right there on 33-yard line.
I formation. Now number 42 in at fullback. That's Furman with Holman behind her. And handoff. Goes to the left side. Still going past the 40-yard line. Up to the 41. It's another first down. Dynamite. That was Holman, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter, 10 seconds and counting.
And that's enough for first down.
So right now, Derby City, that was all the way inside their own 10-yard line, has moved it all the way up to their 41. That is the end of the first quarter with the score, Derby City Dynamite 6 and the Arizona Outlaw 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours.
Having fun. That's what it's all about.
Shock Doctor Lip Guard. Follow us at Shock Doctor. Thank you, Shock Doctor, the official lip guard of the Derby City Dynamite.
Outkast, what'd I say? Ooh, Jesus. Thank you. All right, we're here to start the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Handoff, big hole up the middle. She spins and gets up to the 47-yard line. Tripped up by the linebacker, 88, Schultz.
The ball carrier.
It's going to be a gain of 6 up to the 47. And ladies and gentlemen of Arizona, I want to apologize. It's the Arizona Outcast, not the Arizona Outlaw. We ain't back in the Wild Wild West. So quickly they bring the ball up, I formation. 34 checks in at fullback. Handoff to 42, still going, driving. Cuts around and gets inside Outcast territory to the 43-yard line. And another first down, Dynamite. Right now, the offensive line of Derby City are imposing their will against this Arizona Outcast defense. And who wins the battle of the line of scrimmage usually wins the battle in the trenches. So E-Bomb now gets in the huddle, breaks it. Anderson goes to the left, Harris to the right. Kennedy and Furman in the backfield. Power backfield and handoff to 42, and not going to happen this time as number 11, Predator Edward, breaks through the line and tackles her for a 1-yard loss back to the 44.
Furman, the ball carrier.
Second down and 11, 13 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Derby City up 6-0.
Loss of a yard, second down and 11. For the Dynamite.
They break the huddle, they come out, I formation, pro left.
Of Arizona.
Tight end Rose and Harris to the left. Anderson to the right, I formation. And SS brings a bootleg, cuts inside, still going, down the sideline, down the hash, and gets close to a first down, wrapped up there by number 15. That is Maya Petch. But it's another first down for the Dynamite, and we have an injury timeout as a Outcast player is down. That is number 11, Cindy Edward. And they're looking at the lower body. That was a first down run to the 33-yard line. So they are going to evaluate Miss Edward. And we don't want to see a whole lot of injuries. I hope that's the last one we see for the day. So the sun has gone in. So the sun is not beaming down as Edward is helped up. And she's walking a little gingerly, a little limp, but she's walking off under her own power. That's good to see. Both teams on the knee. Now they're getting back up. And now coming in for her will be number 55, Lakeisha Wheat. They call her LA or La. So it's first down for the Dynamite at the Outcast 33-yard line. Break the huddle. Pro left. Now at tailback is number 24. That's Crystal Smurf White. E-bomb. Handoff to White. Goes off tackle, still driving the legs, and finally tackled down by number 16. It's going to be a gain of 3. Check that. Yeah, gain of 3. So it'll be second down and 7. Ball's on the 30-yard line.
Second down and 7 for the Dynamite. As they get down to the 30-yard line.
Dynamite trying to be more explosive and put another 6 points on the board. Kennedy and White in the backfield. E-bomb, handoff to White, off tackle, still going, breaks another tackle, spins, driving at the 15, and ball comes out. Oh, the ball came out as she tried to get extra yards, and it's going to be recovered by the Outcasts. Oh, man. She tried to spin and get the extra yard. The ball came right out, fell down, and the Outcast, number 12, Ja Clay, recovers, and it's a turnover, and the drive is stopped as Arizona will take over first and 10. Oh, that is a killer for the Dynamite. Sometimes you just get tackled and don't fight for the extra yard, but it's hard to tell a ball player to not stretch for that extra yard and fight for everything that you can get. But unfortunately, she did not take care of the football. It popped out, and Arizona took advantage and recovered it. So first and 10 for Arizona at their own 9-yard line. 11 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the first half. Bunch to the left. Raining, cuts inside, breaks the tackle, spins, and going to get it up to the 14-yard line as she's corralled there by number 1. That's 4. Refuerzo. Gain of 5 is going to be second down and 5.
Right at the 14-yard line.
They come in, number 7 goes wide to the right. That is Cooley. Now they flip the whole offense as the bunch comes to the right side, Raining at quarterback. And she's going to roll, and she gets to the corner, cuts it. Oh, it's a good tackle. It was by the shoulder pad, not the helmet. So that is not going to be a penalty. That was Veronica Sloan on the high tackle. It was not a horse collar, was not a face mask, but she does pick up enough for a first down to the 19-yard line. That was Raining on the carry. Ladies and gentlemen, today it's been generally provided, the K-Tape has been generally provided by K-Tape. Now you can get 50% off your K-Tape needs when you subscribe to their email newsletter. K-Tape is the official kinesiology tape of the WFA and a proud sponsor of women's sports everywhere. Timeout on the field. Second timeout taken by Arizona. And they have dodged a bullet here with 10 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in the first half as Derby City was imposing their will. And number 24, Crystal White, was stretching for extra yards inside the 15, inside the 10. Ball popped out, and it was recovered by number 12, Ja Clay. And now they have it 1st and 10 going back the other way. But the tale of this game so far is Derby City's offensive line taking charge of the trenches, and the offensive backs, whoever is carrying the ball, is getting 3, 4, 5 yards at a pop and just controlling the clock, controlling the line of scrimmage. But when you turn the ball over, all that hard work is nullified. Timeout is over. Arizona has 1 timeout remaining. They come out of the break at their own 19-yard line, 1st down and 10. Reigning at quarterback, and now is going to roll. She's running backwards and going to be taken down. It's a TFL, tackle for loss, as number 2 Holman was in the backfield along with number 34. That was Kennedy, and it's going to be a loss of 7 on the play, all the way back to the 14-yard line. Ten minutes left to go in the half. 2nd down, 17.
2nd down and 16.
We haven't seen Arizona attempt a pass yet today. Might be a good job to pull it out. Nope, they're going to try and run it again as Rainin. Oh, nice hard tackle by number 42 Furman as she was being held up by number 3. That was Courtney Powell. Going to be no gain. Check that. A loss back to the 12-yard line. -2, so Arizona, after gaining some positive yards, have 2 straight plays of tackle for losses. It's going to be 3rd down and 18. Ladies and gentlemen, the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcasts have been provided by Shock Doctor, the #1 mouthguard in the world. Protection, courage, swagger, get them all in a Shock Doctor lip guard. We have a timeout called by Derby City, their 1st timeout. They have 2 remaining. Exactly 9 minutes left to go in the half. Derby City holding a 6-0 lead. It's a great experience to be here in Canton, Ohio. I had a great time going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, looking at all the busts and taking in the sights and the videos. It was an awesome experience. If you get a chance to come and visit, I'm sure that you are going to be in for a wonderful time, especially if you're a lover of this game of football. Shock Doctor. It's the official mouthguard of the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcasts. It is the #1 mouthguard in the world. Protection, courage, swagger. You get them all in a Shock Doctor lip guard. You can follow them at shockdoctor.com. Timeout's over, 3rd down and long for Arizona. Now back to pass. Ball thrown up. Intercepted! It's intercepted by Derby City. It was intercepted by, I got to get the number. She caught it and ran into her own player, and she's down. And we're going to see that was number 0, Taisha Allen. They say she did not complete the interception. She dropped it when she got hit. Oh, she had it right in the gut, and the ball fell out. Incomplete. Well, they caught a break right there because Derby City would have had the ball, but now it's 4th down and long. And let's see if they're going to bring out the punting unit or they're going to try and go for it. If you have a punter, I'd punt. And now they go trips to the left. 1 back in the backfield. 58's the quarterback. Back to pass, ball thrown. It's going to be a quick screen. It's to Goodlow. Goodlow still going. She's at the 35, the 40, the 45, 50. She's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Outkast. It's an 87-yard pass completion, and we're all equal at 6. Quick screen to Goodlow, and she takes it to the house. Once she broke that initial tackle, she turned on the afterburners, and there was nobody gonna catch her. It's 6-6. 2-point conversion attempt or extra point attempt coming at 8:41 of the second quarter. What a run after the catch. So we're going to have the 2-point conversion try by the Outcast. Quarterback is number 58. That is Scholl. In the backfield, Raining. Back to pass, ball thrown. It's picked off, and it's going to be live, and she's going to go all the way. Is anybody? Here's come Raining. Can she catch her at the 30? And she does catch her. Great job by Jazzy Raining, not giving up the 2 points. She was like, no, sorry, you're not going to take it back. But the 2-point conversion is denied. Interception by number 2, Holman. Wow. Let's take a look at the replay of the touchdown. There it is, quick screen, caught by Goodlow, breaks the tackle, and she's all the way off to the races. Trey tried to catch her, Holman tried to get there, but she's going to take it to the house. And it's 6-6, and here comes the 2-point conversion try replay. There's the pass, he jumped it, T took it, and then it's off to the races. But from the bottom of the screen, you're going to see number 31 come in, blazing speed, and catches her right at the 25, denying the 2 points. That's what you call a never give up attitude. You play until the whistle blows. So going back deep for the kick return will be, that looks to be number 11, Casey Harris. Kicking off for Arizona. See what the number is. It's number 11. That's Cindy Edward. And now they're going to get the 11th player to return the kick. That is number 8, Anastasia Barber. They're kicking from the left hash. Whistle has blown. And here's the kick. It's going to be kicked, and they're going to let it bounce. You got to get on the ball. And they fall on it at the 26-yard line. That's a free ball. After 10 yards, anybody can get it. So Derby City will take over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Right around 26-yard line, 8:40.
So 8:40 left to go in the first half.
Derby City leading it 6. This tied at 6 apiece.
So Derby City's offensive line coming back, looking to continue opening holes for their running backs. You got the offensive player of the year, the Essence Houston Buckner. They call her E-Bomb at quarterback. She was shaken up early in the first quarter. She's back on the field. You have I formation, pro left. And handoff, and tackled at the line of scrimmage and taken down, double teamed by number 26, Gray, and number 9, Johnston. No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Brought down by number 26, Jessica Gray.
So Derby City.
Second down and 10.
Derby City now is going to get in the huddle.
At the 26-yard line.
Nice shot of them getting the plate. Now they break the huddle. They're going to come back pro left. Harris left, Anderson right. White the deep back. And Esser's going to get taken down by number 16. They say she was down. It's not a fumble. They say she was down. But there was nothing doing as they came on a blitz and tackled her in the backfield. Tackle for a loss. It's going to be a loss back to the 22-yard line. There it is, and oh, that looked like it might have came out before she hit the ground, but they made the ruling on the field. We don't have instant replay. So it's going to be a loss of 4. It's going to be 3rd down, 14. Not many tackle for losses for the Outcast defense so far. 7 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the half. Back to pass, and we have timeout called by Derby City. That's their second timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining as well, as they are going to try and regroup after that tackle for loss. Once again, it is now 6:57 left to go in the first half. The score is tied 6-6. The WFA National Championship would not be possible without TMZ. TMZ is bringing you the K-tape, which is provided to all teams here during the Women's National Championship weekend. You can get 15% off your K-tape needs when you subscribe to their email and their newsletter. K-tape is the official kinesiology tape of the WFA and a proud sponsor of women's sports everywhere. Thank you to TYM Performance for helping to power the WFA all the time. Timeout is over. The Dynamite come back on the field. The Outcasts come back on their side of the field. 3rd down, 14. I formation. Deep back is White. E-bomb under center. And back to pass. Under pressure, ball thrown, incomplete. Intended for 11 Harris. She was under immediate pressure, put on by number 21 Goodlow, who caught the touchdown. It's going to be 4th down. I have not seen any team attempt to punt when they're deep in their own end, and you don't want to give the advantage to the other team, giving them a short field. But I don't know if they have a punter, so we will see. As it's still Buckler in at quarterback. It would be nice if you line up in shotgun, act like you're going to throw a pass and have a quick kick. That would be nice, catch them all off guard. But they line up in I formation. And Essence back to pass. Under pressure! And still going! Still running! Gets the corner! Throws the ball wide open! And it's caught! It's caught and tackled, but it's not going to be enough for the 1st down. Still going to be a turnover on down, but man, oh man, what a play by E-bomb as she did everything she could. Look at her, chased down by Rain, broke that tackle, got around the corner, found an open receiver, threw it. Harris came there, actually took it away from Anderson. But it's going to be a turnover on downs, but we're going to have an injury timeout as there is an Arizona player that is back. And there's also a flag on the play. I did not see that. So we're going to see what this is as they're attending to the injured Outcast player. I can't make the number out right now. But we're going to determine what this penalty is, as it's 2 Outcast players that were down. The first one was number 21 Goodlow. And the second one, who is up now, that is number, turn around so I can see you, number 16.
Number 16, Sarah Utley.
It's Petch.
And number 21, Goodlow.
So I didn't see, did anybody see what the penalty was? Because I didn't, here we go.
Personal foul.
Personal
Blindside
foul.
block. Number 73
Oh,
on the
personal
offense.
foul
That
on
penalty will be declined.
the offense.
It's
Of
first
course,
down.
they're going to decline it and take the turnover on downs. KT tape replay. Defense doing a good job. Arizona getting the turnover. And then Raining chasing down number 2 after the 2-point conversion interception. And now coming and stuffing the quarterback in the backfield, getting the sack. Arizona defense providing the stoppage. Now they're back on offense as Raining goes back to quarterback with 58 Scholl in the backfield. Oh, offsides. Good job by the offense if they did not move, drawing the defense off.
Offside.
Offsides on the defense. It's going to be 5 yards.
Remains.
Still first down. So it's going to be 1st and 5. The ball is on the 29. And now going to run and taken down. Great job by the defensive outside linebacker, number 1, Smiley Sloan. Drops her all the way back to the 35-yard line, loss of 6. That is the 7th tackle for loss on the day for the Dynamite defense. The number 1 defense in Division III this year. 6:05 left to go in the first half. There was all scores tied up at 6. Division III National Championship game. So now they come out, trips to the left. Goodlow, Anderson, and 33 Davis. And now we have, looks like it's going to be a delay of game. That's the second delay game penalty on Arizona today.
Offense, 5-yard penalty.
So now it's going to take them back to their own 40-yard line. So instead of 2nd and 11, it's going to be 2nd down and 16.
Second down and 16 for Arizona.
So they're still going to stay in the trips bunch to the left. 1 receiver to the right. Back to pass. Ball's thrown and almost intercepted by number 3, Courtney Powell. Oh man, I know she wished she had that back, because I don't know if she would have got a pick 6, but it would have been the 2nd turnover on the day. Here's a pass thrown up behind the receiver and right through the wickets.
Right at the 40-yard line.
I'm sure if she gets another opportunity, she's going to take advantage of it. But it's going to bring 3rd down and 16 from the Dynamite 40-yard line. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in this first half. Back to pass, ball thrown and caught at the oh no, she ran before she had it, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th down. That was 33 Davis on the attempted catch. So 4th and 16 as she should have had it. Watch the replay. Ball was right there, but she took her eyes off before she had it. She looked to run before she caught it. So it's going to be 4th down, 16 from the 40-yard line. Number 7, Shannon Cooley, in at wide receiver to the right. You got tight bunch to the left. Olsen, Goodlow, and Anderson. And hand up to Raining. Cuts inside. Still going, and and not going to get enough for the first down. As she gets close to it, she gets to the 28, but it's going to be another turnover on downs, as Derby City will take over 1st and 10 with 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go.
Also number 22 in on attack. Alexis Green.
So this has turned into a defensive battle here in this first half. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tune in at 6 p.m. tonight, as it will be the Division II National Championship game between the Nevada Storm and the Detroit Dark Angels. Brian Sweeney and Donna Wilkinson will be bringing you action live. So first down for Derby City at their own 28-yard line, I formation. E-bomb under center. And handoff to, oh, man, number 24, White, ran and banged into our own offensive line woman and knocked down right there. No gain on the play. Or they say a short loss, so you're going to call it 2nd down and 11.
Brought down by number 88.
Number 88 on the tackle, Schultz, but she actually didn't make the tackle. She was just around when she fell down. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the first half. I formation. White the deep back. And hand off to White. Again runs into our own linewoman. Oh, that's 2 plays in a row. She runs into her own player, and you got to give credit to the defensive tackle, number 9, that is Ariel Johnson, pushing the offensive lineman back into the backfield where the back can't get going. So another loss of 1 on the plate.
3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 from the 26.
Right at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, I formation, 3rd and 12. And now ESS has it, and tackled. And we got a flag. Oh, they're going to call a personal foul on that. It means we roughing the pass or horse collar, one of the two, but that's going to be a costly penalty as they had the sack. And that's going to give them 15 yards, and it should be an automatic first down, I believe. But we'll wait for the official ruling.
Personal foul, horse collar.
Horse collar.
Against the defense. There'll be a previous spot foul because it was live ball, 15 yards, automatic first down.
Automatic first down as Buckland was shaken up after the horse collar. She was shaken up early in the first quarter. Done a good job so far. But that was good pressure put on by number 7, Cooley, and number 55, that is Wheat, as Buckner is going to come off, and number 4 will take over quarterback duties as she did in the first quarter. But the penalty gives them an automatic first down at the 41.
Sponsored by Metro Health.
3 minutes, 23 seconds left to go. Lockett at quarterback. Hand off to White, inside, breaks the tackle, spins, gets to the 49-yard line, tackled by 26, Gray.
Brought down by number 7.
And number 7, Cooley. So it's going to be a gain of 8 to the 49.
Also in on attack number 16, Sarah Apley.
So 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the first half. 51 yards away from pay dirt are the Dynamite. They break the huddle, and now it's the big backfield, Kennedy and Furman. Hand off to Furman, she drops the ball! Did she recover her own fumble? We're gonna wait to see. They're unpiling the pile, and they still have it. Woo! Oh, man, she did not get the handoff clean. Ball dropped to the turf. Luckily, she fell on it.
Furman fell.
It's going to be a gain of 1, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 right at the midfield stripe.
3rd down and 1.
Woo, man, she's lucky to get that ball back. So, E-Bomb back at quarterback after taking a play off. I formation, 3rd and 1. Handoff, broke tackle, still pushing, has the 1st down. Good job by 42 Furman. She was hit in the backfield, but broke that tackle and pulled her way all the way inside Outcast territory to the 48-yard line, and a 1st down, Dynamite.
And this 1st down is sponsored by Metro Health.
They give it to the 47-yard line. 1st down. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go in the half. Essence keeps it, driving her feet, still pushing. Finally taken down by number 58. That is Scholl. It's going to be a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6.
Timeout, Derby City. That's their 2nd and a half.
Timeout, Derby City. Ladies and gentlemen, the WFA National Championship would not be possible without support from Metro Health, the preferred medical provider of the Women's Football Alliance National Championship. Metro Health is redefining healthcare by going beyond medical treatment to improve the foundations of community health and well-being. The system strives to become as good at preventing disease as it is as treating it. Thank you to Metro Health and the medical staff here today at the National Championship. So with 1 minute, 1 second left to go in the 1st half, we're tied at 6. Derby City has the ball, 2nd down and 7 at the 44-yard line of the Outcast. Will they put the ball up in the air and try and pass the ball downfield? Or will they keep the ball on the ground, which has been very successful so far this afternoon? But they only have 1 minute and the official time is 1 minute and 10 seconds. They corrected that. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go in the half.
The system strives to become as good at preventing disease as it is at treating it.
So now the timeout is over. Now in the backfield will be number 2, Holman. A little confusion as they came out of the timeout, as now they're going to hit trips to the left. Anderson, Holman, and Harris. And now, that's going to be a legal substitution. They had 12 women on the field. That's going to back them up 5. That is unfortunate, especially coming out of a timeout.
Remain 2nd down, 5 yards.
So that's going to back them up 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 from the 49-yard line.
The Dynamite back to 49, 2nd down and 12.
So now they're in shotgun, trips to the left. Back to pass. Ball thrown up and incomplete, just way too far for Harris. That's going to bring up 3rd down, but they did go to the passing formation, came out in trips. If she would have held on the ball just a little bit more and put the ball outside of the numbers, Harris might have had a chance to get it. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. 1 minute, 5 seconds left to go in the half. Dynamite break the huddle. And now they go with twins to the left. Holman and Anderson. Davis to the right. Now it's going to come in motion. Harris, that is. Oh, we got, is it going to be movement, or will it say she moved because of the defense?
Offside.
Encroachment into the neutral zone, causing the offense to move. It's going to put it back 5 yards. Going 5 back, going 5 forward. Going 5 back, going 5 forward. Seesaw, penalty for penalty. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7. So they still come out, twins to the left, tight end right. Now Harris comes to Tripp's left. Back to pass. Ball thrown up, and there's nobody there. She's just winging it.
Pass is incomplete.
Pressure's there, but nowhere near a receiver.
It'll be 4th down.
Should be 4th down and 7. 59 seconds left to go in the half.
59 seconds to play the first half. The score stands 6 apiece.
So let's see what they dial up here on 4th down. You're calling the right plays. You're calling pass plays. Unfortunately, she's not being efficient with the passes. So now it's going to be twins to the left. Now it's going to be motion trips. And now we have the Dynamite taking their final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Derby City. That's their last of the half.
This is a big down right here. 4th down, 7 yards, 59 seconds. If you can convert this to a 1st down, the clock will stop. Then you just got to go into your hurry-up offense, and hopefully you can get the ball into the end zone. So that's what Coach McMillan is talking to his players. You can see him being emphatic on the side in the huddle as you see the Arizona Outcasts and Coach Griffin, and there he is. There's McMillan telling her, hey, listen, we got to get our act together. So just calm down. We got it. Don't worry. Offensive line, give us some time. All right, they're trying to put pressure on you. You've got 59 seconds. We have no timeouts. Got to remember that. But you got to make sure you get the 1st down. Coach Griffin telling his defense, hey, everything in front of you, keep applying pressure on the quarterback, but don't let him get behind you. That's my attempt at lip reading. So the timeout is over. 4th down and 7 from the 44-yard line. Trips to the left. Anderson, Holman, and Harris. Ebon back to pass, rolling to the right, still rolling, and cuts inside and pushing forward and taken out of bounds. Not going to get the 1st down as Ebon tried to do it with her legs, but Arizona was there, forced her out of bounds at the 41-yard line, where it's a turnover on downs, and Arizona now, with 50 seconds left to go, has an opportunity to put the ball in the end zone.
And the Derby City Dynamite will turn the ball over on downs.
So it's 1st down for Arizona.
Right in the room, 41.
Quarterback Scholl. In the backfield is 31 Rainen. They come now at trips to the right. Davis, Johnson, back to pass. Now under pressure, cuts inside. Now she's running, still going, and going to get up to the 47-yard line.
Right down by number 2. First in, Holman.
Gain of 6, but the clock is running.
We have a flag on the play.
Or the clock should be running. She's in bounds. Gain of 6. Oh, well, we got a penalty. That's why the clock stopped.
Illegal formation.
It's a legal
5 in the backfield on the
procedure
offense. It's a
against the
5-yard penalty from the
offense.
previous spot.
That's going to
First
be a
down.
penalty. -5. 1st and 15. But unfortunately for them, time has gone off the clock with that penalty. 39 seconds left to go. So now the ball is taken back to the 36.
2nd down and 15.
So now it's trips to the right. Bringing in the backfield to the right of quarterback Scholl. Back to pass, ball thrown, she has a step, and oh, just outside the reach of the receiver, number 7, Legs Cooley. Oh, if she just had an extra length to get her hands on it, it might have been a 6. But it's going to be second down and 15, 19 seconds left to go in the half.
15 for the Arizona Outcasts.
So Cooley goes to the left. You have Gray, Goodlow, and Harris to the right. Back to pass, ball thrown, and way over the head of Cooley. It's going to be third down and long. 16 seconds left to go in the half. Here's the deal. If you keep passing the ball and passing incomplete, you still leave seconds on the clock for Derby City to make 1 or 2 last attempts to score in this half.
Arizona.
Third down, 15, 16 seconds left to go. They break the huddle. Cooley goes to the left. Goodlow. Johnston now at wide receiver. And outside of her is Davis. And ball's thrown and caught by Goodlow. Now she's going to make a move. Breaks the tackle still. Oh, dropped the ball. She dropped the ball and is recovered by Derby City. Holy cow, with 7 seconds left to go in the half. Oh, she made a nice move to get away from the sideline and just left the ball on the turf. Recovered by number 24, Crystal Smurf-White. Turnover. Oh, man, 7 seconds left to go. It's time for the Hail Mary.
At 43 with 7
43-yard line for Derby City.
Score still tied. 6 for the Dynamite and 6 for the
So
Outcasts.
here we go. La Essence, Houston, Buckner, E-Bomb at quarterback. Should be the last play of the half. Anderson goes to the left. Harris goes to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Max protection, I guess. And now back to pass. Has time. Ball thrown and caught by 24 White, but that's going to run the clock out.
Pass is complete.
It's complete for 7 yards to the 37, and that is the end of the first half. With the score, the Arizona Outcasts 6,
And that's it.
the Derby City Dynamite 6. We'll be back with the second half live from Tom Benson Stadium at Canton, Ohio. Pat Brown with the call.
Derby City Dynamite and 6. We'll be back with you here shortly.
I thought, okay, well, girls can't play football.
I love hitting people. I'm good at it.
Well, there's never going to be a black head coach. There's never going to do this. You're wasting blah, blah, blah.
Hashtags won't stop, bullets, gunshots, prime time, shot cloud.
They televise ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
This is the arrival.
Honestly, it was like, I did like a triple take.
Everyone's looking, okay, here's a girl.
It was the first time having a girl in our meetings and stuff like that. I didn't know what to think.
I know it's hard to believe. Come and see it, come and experience it. Once they do, we have fans.
Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you.
So I'm here with head coach Chris Garza and quarterback number 12, Mo Etchen. I want to thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for having us.
So this was a big year for Nevada. I mean, we've already gone undefeated in the regular season, and we made the jump from Division III in 2019 when you were the national champions to Division II this year. Tell me, what's that like from the coaching side? I mean, what's it like when you're going to have to face a whole new group of teams?
You know, when we first began back in 2020 on that jump, we were pretty confident where we were at. And then 2020 happened, and we were really fearful of losing a lot of our numbers just because of COVID. And but really, we have a dedicated group of ladies that just stuck with it, and we kept on the ball, and here we are now today. And I think it's a hard work and perseverance that really stuck through that.
And now, Mo, you've been a member of the Storm for how many seasons?
This is my third playing. COVID technically would be 4, but we didn't have a season.
Okay, so when you found out that you all were going to make the jump from Division III to Division II, was there fear? Was there excitement? How did that radiate within you?
I think I was excited. I think that our team is very talented. We work really hard, and we have been pretty consistent, and our coaches are really consistent. So I thought it was a good thing to go up to D2 and really show more of what we can do.
And obviously, you both can agree that it's been a success so far. You even knocked off the American Conference champions from the last 2 years running, the Cali War. What was that like, taking on a D1 team that has such a great reputation and coming away with the victory?
Mo, go ahead. I'll let you talk on this one first.
Yeah. Well, I played them in 2019, and it was a really close game and a really tough game and a really tough loss. And so I was ready to play them and show them that we could beat them. And I was really confident in our team, and we were working so hard. I think there is a handful of vets this was the game we wanted to really show out and prove that we're here. It's Nevada Storm.
Yeah, I agree with Mo. That was the one game that there were ladies on our team that practiced for or worked out for almost 2 years straight just for Cali War. So it was a very exciting game.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch. I saw a few clips from that game, and I mean, it was I don't want to use the word total dominance, but I mean, it was definitely the fight was there. I mean, you could see the fight with every snap of the ball. It was a lot of fun to watch. Now, Mo, you said you've been playing here for a couple of years, quarterback. Now, you said you haven't always been quarterback. What was your position prior?
My first year when I came in, I was a receiver and a corner. And so which I was happy with. And then the second year, we just started noticing that maybe throwing would be a better option for me. And so, boom, I got right into it. And I love it.
And you've obviously had some success with that change in the positioning. Coach, was that your idea?
No, it really wasn't. But Adam saw something in Mo, and Mo's a player, and Mo's really motivated. She's a great leader, so it was a really good transition for her, and it made a lot of sense for us.
So now, as you can see right behind me here, we have the fields in Canton, Ohio. That is the end goal. There's 23 teams that have made the playoffs out of the Women's Football Alliance. Y'all are one of those teams from the 8 teams in Division II. I guess I should have done a little more homework. Do you have home field advantage?
We do. We have the next 2 home games here, provided we win on Saturday.
All right. So with the road to Canton going through the Nevada Storm field, what kind of home game atmosphere do y'all have?
You know, our home stadium, our home field, it's like a high school football game. I mean, our stands are normally halfway full, which is, you know, with our league, it's kind of full. We have a great following. We have dedicated fans that come to our game. The families that are involved with our team, you know, we consider them part of the team. Our team is a big family, and I couldn't ask for a better fan group than we have here. And so that actually drives the football game a little bit better in our way. There is a true home field advantage.
And Mo, I mean, will those fans follow you to Ohio, do you think?
I think a handful, yes, I do. I feel like we do have a handful of fans that are very dedicated to us.
So prior to football, Mo, what was your sport of choice?
I played college softball.
Okay. So that's where that arm comes from. You just had to go from the underhand fast pitch to the overhand shotgun. And I mean, the release is very similar. It's just a matter, you know, it's just a matter of which way the arm is moving. So softball, what else besides, you know, the arm strength have you been able to use from playing college softball now that you play women's professional football?
Well, I think it's the whole atmosphere of being in a sport. I think it's the hard work, the motivation, you know, everything like that. It's the same. I'm quite a bit older, and I haven't played a professional sport like this. And when I played college softball, I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know. I had a big old story, but yeah.
Well, we like hearing the stories. So, Coach, I mean, have you coached other sports? Have you coached, you know, other women's sports? Is this new for you?
I've coached other men's football teams, actually youth football teams, and then some high school football. As far as women's sports, outside of maybe assisting a track team here and there, this is definitely the first time I've ever coached women's sports before. Some say it's a challenge. I actually have embraced it, and it's something has become part of my life now.
And what brought you in? What pulled you in? And you know, what was the deciding factor that you said, I want to coach women's football?
You know, I was told, hey, there's a real special group of ladies that they're looking for good coaches right now. And I gave Nevada Storm a look, and just the roster they had that year, you could just see potential in the players, especially those that were really dedicated to the game. And when I joined the team, I wasn't the head coach. I was just an assistant coach, offensive coordinator. And when I moved over to being the head coach, I went to defensive coordinator and brought in the right puzzle pieces in Coach Barrett. And ever since then, we've kind of done our best to create a new environment and change the program and change the way that things have been happening. Because before we stepped in, we were the team getting beat, 60-0, 50-0, and it was week in, week out. And I just think that us coming in and changing the culture, saying, hey, this isn't going to happen anymore. that was a big turnaround for us.
So you can tell a lot of these teams right now, these newer teams, that stick to it, get that game plan in place, practice, recruit, things of that nature, and success will be at the end of that road for you.
Yeah, always be vulnerable, listen to your coach's feedback, and then just get better. Don't expect that it's always going to be better, or you're just going to stay the same.
And Mo, why did you decide to play football?
Well, I've always grew up throwing the ball around, playing with the boys at lunch, and then I heard we had a team, and I was like, let's try it, and I love it.
That seems to be the consensus with all the women that I've talked to this year, is once they found out that the team existed in their area, you couldn't stop them from trying out, or you couldn't stop them for, making the team at that point. So I'm sure you felt the same way.
Exactly. Yep.
So here's the question, and I'll ask this of Mo first, and then we can kind of see what Chris's response is. So we have a team that has shown great success at the Division III level. Now they're on the Division II level, and they're looking to be a rarity. They're looking to be a team that can win a national championship at both the Division III and the Division II level. Is the Nevada Storm the next Division I team? Are they going to be that 8th team to move up into that Division I tier?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but I'll go with whatever they decide.
Coach, your opinions on that?
Whatever the league decides is best for us, we'll definitely do. I think we're at a comfortable spot with our numbers in our roster. We've got a roster size of 28 right now. To be competitive with those D1 teams, it takes a little bit of financial backing, a little bit of a bigger roster in that size, and that does help out a little bit. But who knows? It'd be awesome to be that team that gets moved up all 3 years and is a national contender all 3 years. That'd be amazing.
Well, I really thank you both for taking the time to talk with me this evening. July 23rd and 24th is less than a month away, and hopefully I will see you on that field behind me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
I thought, okay, well, girls can't play football.
Well, there's never going to be a black head coach. There's never going to do this. You're wasting blah, blah, blah.
Won't stop, prime time, shot cloud.
They televised ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
This is the arrival.
I did a triple take.
I know it's hard to believe. Come and see it, come and experience it. Once they do, we have fans.
Everything I want to know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you.
Today's game is fueled by TYM Performance, the official nutrition partner of the Women's Football Alliance. TYM Performance uses science and education to help the body recover and perform at peak levels. Thank you to TYM Performance for helping to power the WFA all the time. It's 6-6 here. Get ready for the start of the second half.
Everything I want to know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours
thought, okay, well, girls can't play football.
I love hitting people. I'm good at it.
Well, there's never going to be a black head coach. There's never going to do this. You're wasting blah, blah, blah.
Hashtags won't stop. Bullets, gunshots, prime time, try.
They televised ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
This is the arrival.
Honestly, it was like I did like a triple take.
Everyone's looking, okay, here's a girl.
It was the first time having a girl in our meetings and stuff like that. I didn't know what to think.
I know it's hard to believe. Come and see it, come and experience it. Once they do, we have fans.
Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The score is Derby City Dynamite 6 to Arizona Outcasts 6. We're going to be recapping the highlights of the first half. Here we have number 4, Nicole Lockett, banging her way in for the 2-yard touchdown, as that put them up 6-0. And then you had the unfortunate fumble by number 24, White, which led to the 87-yard touchdown pass and run by number 21, Goodlow, and that tied the score at 6-6. But up next, they were going for the 2-point conversion. And it was a pass attempt. There's a throw, jumped, and intercepted by number 2, Holman. She thought she was going to get a 2-point extra, and out of nowhere comes number 31, the Flash, runs her down, takes her down, stopping the 2 points, and that's why we are deadlocked at 6-6. The national championship game for Division III. Both teams have felt themselves out, and we're looking for the fireworks to take place in the second half. You're listening to Pat Brown with Live at Tom Benson Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio, as the Derby City Dynamite will be kicking off to Arizona to start the second half. I hope you're having a great time enjoying this hard-fought championship game, and that's what you want. You want a hard-fought game between two teams that are definitely battling out to see who is going to be crowned champion for the first time in each team's history. I want to let you know that before the game, I had the pleasure and great opportunity to meet one of the pioneers of women's football, and I will tell you that after the kickoff. And there's onside kick. It has to go 10 yards, and it will not get there and roll out of bounds, and a flag.
Flags on the play.
So now Arizona has the opportunity to take the ball right where it went out of bounds or force them to do it again. And if I'm Arizona and Coach Griffin, I'm taking the ball right there where it went out of bounds. And start my drive on the plus side of the 50-yard line.
From the out of bounds spot. First down.
And that is what Arizona will do. So they're going to take over 1st and 10 from, they're going to make them re-kick it again? Ooh, I wouldn't do that if I was them. I'd take the ball because now they're going to try and go onside kick again, and they could possibly recover.
1st and 10.
Nope, they are going to take the ball. There we go. They're on the 37-yard line. We're going to start the third quarter. 15 minutes left. As we come out, it's going to be trips to the left. And back to pass. Ball's thrown up. Intercepted. It's intercepted by Derby City. And it is number number 0 with the interception. That's Taisha Allen, and it's the 3rd turnover of the day for Arizona, and Derby City takes over first down.
Number 31, Jasmine Rainey, going to be 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 32.
City Dynamite.
So again, as they started the first half on their drive, did not get anything positive, but this is a big negative as you gave the ball back to Derby City. And right away, the initial change is E-Bomb, the player of the year, is not in the lineup. Number 4, Lockett, is at quarterback. I formation, pro right. And handoff to White. Goes forward, gets up to the 37-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Sir Outley, ball number 56 on the tackle.
It's going to be 2nd down now. In the huddle is Lockett. And they break the huddle, and now Harris goes wide to the left, Anderson to the right. The deep back is 24 White. Lockett on the center. Handoff to White. Inside the hole, pushing forward, and close to a first down. She'll just be a little bit short at the 41. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. That tackle was by number 11 and number 15. That is Edward and Petch.
Maria Petch.
3rd down, 1 coming for the Dynamite. Come to the line of scrimmage.
41-yard line. The Derby City
Kennedy and White in the backfield. And quarterback sneak, and she's going to pick up the first down as they're still pushing her. And it's going to be up to the 43. First down, Dynamite. As I was saying, I had a chance to meet one of the pioneers of women's football from way back in the day, from the 70s. And her name was Miss Erickson. And we're going to have to get to that again after the play.
Sponsored by Metro Health, 1st and 10 for Derby City.
So I formation. And handoff to number 42. She's pushing forward and going to be finally stacked up at the 45-yard line. Gang tackled by the Outcast. And that was Furman on the carry. She gains 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Also number 55 in on the tackle, Lakeisha Wheat.
So they break the huddle, 2nd down and 8 from their own 45. Hand off to 42, breaks it through, and still rolling, still pushing, still driving the feed, and finally taken down, but she pushes away all the way past the first down into Outcast territory at the 44, and a first down, Dynamite. As we're going to have a official timeout as we have a player that is down for the Outcast. And I cannot make out the number of who it is right now. Well, we did have a little injury plagued first half, but hopefully this will be the last one that we see as the trainers are tending to this young woman. And I cannot make out the number because she's on her back and the trainers are there blocking. Hopefully she will be okay. But as we're having this injury timeout, I wanted to let you know that this Toledo trooper from back in the 70s, Miss Nancy Erickson, she played middle linebacker, and she's the oldest living member of the Toledo trooper. And she is just overly excited that women's football has progressed from the 70s to now. That was number 16 that was hurt on the play. And I asked her how she felt about women's football being here at the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame, and she said she's elated, she's ecstatic, and at the time that her playing days were over, she didn't think that women's football would continue, but it has continued and flourished, and they're clapping up as number 16 is being helped off the field. A little assistant, but she's walking a little under her own power. That's great. But Miss Erickson said that she's happy. She drove all the way from Florida to be here to experience this game, and she was one of the integral parts of why Title IX is in effect in the NCAA, because at the time there was no college sports for women back in the 70s, and she was part of the board that instituted the Title IX in the NCAA. We're back. Live action. First down and 10 from the Outcast 44. Lockett at quarterback. Edwards, the deep back. And hand off to her. Goes through. Oh, fumble! Another fumble! And it's going to be recovered by Arizona. That is number 12, Clay, on the fumble recovery. That's the second turnover of the day for Derby City. And we have another injury timeout as she's shaking it off. That's number 55. That's Lakeisha Wheat. But it's a fumble recovery by number 12, Clay. And just turnover for turnover here now. And usually the team that makes the most mistakes is the one that does not wind up winning the championship. But right now, Arizona has an edge in the turnover department. They have 3 and Derby City has 2. But right now, the only one that capitalized on the turnover was Arizona. And now they take a timeout, their first timeout of the second half.
Timeout, Arizona. That's the first of the half.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WFA National Championship would not be possible without support from Metro Health, the preferred medical provider of the Women's Football Alliance National Championship. Metro Health is redefining healthcare by going beyond medical treatment to improve the foundations of community health and well-being. The system strives to become as good at preventing disease as it is at treating it. Thank you to Metro Health and the medical staff here today at the National Championship. Also, the lip guards for the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcasts have been provided by Shock Doctor, the #1 mouth guard in the world. Protection, courage, swagger, get them all in a Shock Doctor lip guard. You can follow them at shockdoctor.com. Thank you to Shock Doctor, the official lip guard of the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcast. So now the timeout is over as Arizona will take over first and 10, led by Kara Scholl at quarterback. Twins to the left and right. 31 Rainey in the backfield. Hand up to Rainey, up the middle. Breaks outside. Still going at the 50. The 45, still going down the sideline. And she's going to go for the score. The Outcasts take over. It's now 12-6. It's a 69-yard touchdown run by Jazzy Raiden. It's 12-6 Outcast. It's the second time they've capitalized on a dynamite turnover. As there she goes, she breaks tackles, gets away from that one, and then she just turns on the Jets. Nobody's going to catch her, and she speeds into the end zone. They're up 6. And now they're going for the 2-point conversion, now reigning at quarterback. Bunch to the right. And now she's going to run, trying to get the corner. Cuts inside, and she's in! 2-point run is good! And it's 14-6.
Ready, once again.
Outcast.
For the Arizona Outcasts.
And there she is, and she dives into the end zone for the 2-point getting through the tackle, and now it's 14-6 Outcasts.
At 11:20 to play in the third quarter.
So now, Derby City finds themselves down in this championship game. First time that they have been behind in this game. Not the first time they've been not the first time that they have been behind in the season. So we're going to see what their mental capacity is to try and come back. They have been moving the ball at will, but their problem is Fumbarooski. Slippery hands make slippery footballs, and they fall on the turf, and Outcast pounces on it. All the points that the Outcasts have scored have come due to Derby City turnovers. One deep in the red zone, and the one that you just witnessed here early in the second half. So now back deep for Arizona. Number 11, Harris. Outcast. Now Anderson drops back. And there it is, and it's going to go out of bounds. Both teams do not want to kick it to the returners. I guess they do not like their chances of their kickoff coverage teams. So will Derby City? Nope, Derby City is going to come on the field with their offense and take over at their own 40-yard line.
The kicking team, Derby City, will take the ball 5 yards from the spot of the foul, which is the kick out of bounds. First down.
Just a reminder, after each of the games, ladies and gentlemen, there's an autograph session at the main concourse after each one of the games. So you get a chance to meet the players.
So Derby City now takes over 1st and 10 from their own 46. Handoff up the middle, 42. She has two hands on that football now as she powers her way to the 48-yard line, where it'll be second down and 5.
26. Jessica Gray. And number 11, Cindy Edward.
Second down and 5 for Derby City.
Gain of 4, second down and 6.
Harris goes to the left, Anderson to the right. I formation. Kennedy and Furman. Lockett under center. Handoff. Now breaks through, breaks the tackle. Stiff arm, and she's still going. And down to the 29-yard line. Oh, what a stiff arm by Furman, putting her to the turf. And it's a first down, Dynamite.
First down.
So now Derby City trying to answer back.
Sponsored by Metro Health.
As now Lockett comes out. And Furman comes out. Number 2, Holman comes in. And at quarterback, it's Ebom. She's back on the field. I formation. Kennedy and Holman. Handoff, inside run, still going at the 20, steps to the outside, makes a move, and she's going to go in for the touchdown. It's a 29-yard touchdown run by number 2, Holman, and it's 14-12. Wow, we got a ball game today. Will they be successful in the 2-point try to tie this game up? What a run by Holman. The Outcast had 2 opportunities to bring her down. She slipped both tackles, made a nice move to get to the sideline, and then pranced her way into the end zone. And here we go for the 2-point conversion try. I formation, pro left. E-bomb under center. Back to Holman. Holman pushes, and in for the score. We're knotted up at 14.
Across the extra points.
It's 14-14. Here's the replay coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Your hometown.
Here's Holman, takes the handoff. A nice block by the fullback. Here we go. He makes a nice move. Nice block by the wide receiver. Gets away from number 7 and into the end zone. Oh, not a good attempt there by number 7, but number 2, Holman, was slippery, and she goes into the end zone, and that makes it 14-12, and then she comes back with the 2-point run, and she blasts into the end zone for that, and we are now tied at 14 apiece. At 9 minutes and 48 seconds in the third quarter. So for all the defensive stuff we saw in the first half, we come out with 2 offensive explosions here in the second half. Now the kickoff attempt as Raining goes back deep along with Davis. Offside kick, and through the legs and out of bounds. But it was touched by Arizona, so it won't be a flag, and they'll take the ball right there where it went out of bounds as they're conferring, and they're saying, nope, we're going to take it right there at the 44-yard line.
First down, Arizona, the 44.
Arizona now will take over 1st and 10 right there on their own 44-yard line. The sun has broken back out here in Canton, Ohio.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Arizona.
As now Arizona, they scored. Then Derby City answered back.
9:48.
And now Arizona has the ball again. The excitement has definitely picked up here in the second half. Championship football. Goodlow and Davis go wide to the left. Cooley on the right. Now motion, handoff to Raining, and not going to get away from 42 as he's finally tackled for a loss on the play. That's the 8th tackle for loss on the afternoon for the Dynamite, the number 1 defense in Division III. So that drops it all the way back to the 39.
No gain on play. 2nd down. 15.
Tackle by number 42, Furman. 2nd down, 15. Goodlow wide to the left. And now number 7, Cooley, is going to go wide to the left in twins. 2 backs in the backfield, Florida formation. Deep back is Raining. Back to pass, ball thrown, and caught by Goodlow. Makes a move, and turns on the Jets, and still going, and finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And look at the Dynamite players left in the wake, but there might be an injury. And there is, that is number 11, I believe. Casey Harris, I'm not sure, but look at that nice move right there. And yeah, number 11 broke that tackle, and then finally taken down by number 3, Powell. Nice catch and run. Goodlow, that's the 2nd time she's had great yardage on that quick pass. She has 1 touchdown, and that one was good for about 25. As we have the injury timeout, as both teams are taking a knee, that goes great respect by both teams when a player is down. That looks to be, I believe, number 0, Taisha Allen. I'm not 100% sure. Nope, that is, come on, move out the way so I can see. It looks like number 0, but I'm not 100% sure. Yep, that is number 0, Taisha Allen. Hopefully she will be okay. It's good to note that everybody that was injured so far today has been able to come back into the game and participate. Hopefully the trend continues. Not the trend of injuries, the trend of them being able to participate. And she's walking a little gingerly as both teams clap, and a little assistance as she's not putting a whole lot of weight on her left leg. When we come back, 8:43 left to go in the third quarter. Arizona has it 1st and 10 at the Dynamite 35-yard line. So now they come back out in the Florida right formation. Good load to the right, wide. Double tight ends. Snow, hand off to Rainin. Rainin tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard. Tackled by number 1, Smiley Sloan. 1 yard gain to the 34. 2nd down and 9. 8:20 left to go in the third quarter. We are all tied at 14 apiece. As we see number 54, Megan Meyer, coming in for number 92, Ward. Arizona breaks the huddle. Gray and Raining in the backfield. Raining behind quarterback Scholl. Twins to the right. Pitch to Raining. Gets to the corner. Makes a move and swung down by number 22. That is Alexis Big Lex Green. Gain of 4 to the 30. It's going to bring up third up. They say the 31. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. And now substitutions again. This time number 43. Natasha Red McIntyre comes in at linebacker. And number 52, Danielle Baby D Best, comes in at the defensive tackle. Now it is Scholl under center. And she goes forward and tackled by number 34. A quick quarterback sneak did not catch the Dynamite off guard as she gains up to the 31. 1 yard gain. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Right now, number 56.
Big 4th down play here coming up. Will the Dynamite defense be staunch, or will the Outcasts convert? Scholl in shotgun. And toss to Rainin. Rainin gets outside, tries to get the corner, and does not get the 1st down. The Dynamite defense holds with 6:16 left to go in the third. Turnover on downs. Dynamite take over. 6:16 left to go. And Derby City will take over at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona will turn the ball over on downs, 1st and 10.
So I know that both head coaches, Griffin and McMillan, are pleased with their offensive output. And now I know that Derby City's defense is very pleased with getting the turnover on downs, getting the ball back into the hands of their offense. I formation. E-bomb under center. Handoff to White. Still going forward and tackled by number 16. That is Curley. It's going to be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Now number 11, Harris, comes in and gives the play to E-bomb. E-bomb, that is Essence Houston Buckner, who is the Offensive Player of the Year for Division III.
All eyes at the 32-yard line.
Breaks the huddle. I formation, pro right. Anderson left, Harris right. And handoff, bounces to the outside. Cuts inside and finally taken down at the 38-yard, the 42-yard line. 1st down, Dynamite, tackled by number 11, Edward.
Ball carrier brought down by number 9, Ariel
So now, Derby City doing a good job of holding on to the football. And offensive line doing what they've been doing all afternoon, opening nice holes for their running backs. As now number 43, McIntyre comes in at tight end. It's pro left. I formation, number 2, Holman in at tailback. E-bomb, hand off to Holman. Inside, now cuts to the outside, has the room, bounce to the outside, and finally tackled by the cornerback. Number 12, Great Clay, but it's another big run by Holman into Outcast territory to the 42. Another first down, Dynamite. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Nice move there by Holman. Then she tries to bounce it outside. Good job by the receiver, not clipping, but the tackle was made. But it's still another first down and a positive run by the Dynamite. Handoff now to number 2 Holman, and this time number 9 breaks up the party in the backfield. That's Ariel Johnston. It's going to be a loss of 3 back to the 45, second down, 13.
Loss of a couple, second down, and 12.
So now Anderson and Furman are checking in for the Dynamite.
At the 45-yard line.
Coming out is Holman, and one more has to come out. And the other person already came out. So it's I, pro left. And handoff, hole, 42, Furman, still going, inside the 30, down to the 28, and now they're picking up steam. The Dynamite have been reignited offensively, and it's a first down for Derby City.
And it is another Derby City.
Inside the 30 to the 28. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Dynamite pressuring the Outcast. Harris goes to the left with tight end 43, McIntyre. To the right is Anderson, I formation. Furman the deep back. Hand off to Furman again. Hole, spins, holds on the ball with 2 hands. Inside the 25, down to the 23.
Furman, the ball carrier.
And timeout, Outcast, as their defense is now being pushed backwards after the 5-yard gain down to the 24.
Timeout, Arizona. It's a second and a half.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that the lip guards for both the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcasts have been provided by Shock Doctor, the #1 mouth guard in the world. Protection, courage, swagger. Get them all in a Shock Doctor lip guard. Follow them at shockdoctor.com. Thank you, Shock Doctor, the official lip guard of the Derby City Dynamite and the Arizona Outcast.
The #1 mouth guard in the world. Protection, coverage.
All right, we got a highlight sponsored by KT Tape. It's a highlight for number 2, Holman. There she goes. Nice skip to Malou. Bounces to the outside. And good job. Open field tackle by number 12, Clay. And here's a touchdown run. Eluding number 7. Passes into the end zone. She scores the 6 points. And here she follows with the 2-point conversion. Nice move. Followed the block of 56. Spins into the end zone. And that's why we are tied at 14-14. Brought to you by TYM Performance KT Tape. And there she is, number 2, Kirsten KK Holman. Here we go, first down, 42 Furman, breaks the tackle, cuts it to the hole, still going and finally taken down inside the 15, down to the 11. It's another first down for the Dynamite inside the red zone. And right now, the offensive line is wearing out the defense of Arizona. And there's Furman saying, hey, I need a break after all these runs. And the break she'll get as number 2, Hallman, comes in to the game at tailback. Ball is on the 11. They do have the opportunity to get another first down. High formation. Angela Beast Mode Embry Jr. in at fullback. Holman behind her. Holman gets it, and a big hole! Cuts and spins and taken down this time by number 7. Said, nope, you're not going to elude me this time. Cooley makes the tackle just outside the 5-yard line to the 6. Second down and 5 for the Dynamite. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 14-14 is the score. They place the ball at the 5. So it's second down and 4. This is the 9th play of the drive coming up, as Arizona has one less player and he finally gets in. And Essence pushes forward, still pushing, and close to the end zone, and right at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be, I believe, enough for a first down, but we'll wait for the official spot. They got to unpile everybody that's there, as it's a gang tackle by the Outcast defense. Less than 50 seconds left to go. It's first and goal, Dynamite at the 1-yard line. 10th play of the drive coming up. Will the Dynamite punch it into the end zone and take a 6-point lead? Hold still, because here we go. Essence Jr. under center. 24, Crystal White, and it's Essence Jr. pushing in. Touchdown, Dynamite! They take a 6-point lead. It's now 20-14. $14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And look at Essence strike a pose. Here you go, the offensive quarterback sneak, and the push, driving the lanes, gets an assistant, pushing, and into the end zone she goes. And now the 2-point, extra point try coming up. As they break the huddle, Anderson goes to the right. Harris goes to the left. The big backs in the backfield. 42, Furman. Essence, hand off to Furman. Furman drives, pushes forward into the end zone for the 2-point run. And now it is 22-14 with 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter of this WFA Division III National Championship game. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for a uneventful scoring in the first half. Only 12 points scored in the first half. We have a combined 22 points in the third quarter. Excitement all around, ladies and gentlemen. I want to let you know that at 6 p.m. tonight, you'll have the Division II National Championship game between the Nevada Storm and the Detroit Dark Angels. That will be brought to you live by Brian Sweeney and Donna Wilkinson. Yours truly will be on the sideline as a reporter. So tune in at 6 p.m. for the exciting Division II National Championship game. Here we are for the kickoff. And hard line drive, bouncing, and goes out of bounds again. They will not kick it to any of the returners on each team. So Derby City will kick it out of bounds just like Arizona did, and Arizona will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard
line. Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Arizona has their option to have Derby City re-kick.
Oh, they want to make them re-kick. So they're hopefully not going to kick the ball out of bounds again, but as the trend going all afternoon, both teams are kicking the ball out of bounds. So the kickoff will not be from the 35, it'll be from the 30. Will we see a kick return? I'd say don't hold your breath.
Number 13, Cynthia Lally for the Dynamite.
So, number 13, Cynthia Lally will take her steps again. Whistle blows, and let's see what she does. And she kicks it again, bouncing around, and it will be returned, and dive on it, Derby City recovers. Oh man, Arizona did they fall on it? Or they said, who got it? Come on, give me a direction. It looked like Derby City had it. Now we have to have a conference. It looked like Derby City. Here's a replay, bouncing around. It's touched. Still rolling, still in bounds, and Holman looks like she recovers. First down, Derby City.
First down.
And they get the ball. Oh man, that is lackadaisical special teams play by Arizona, and Derby City will take over from the Outcast 48-yard line. 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bad mistake right there as E-Bomb comes back into the huddle. Man, does that energize your defense when they don't have to go back on the field and the offense is like, hey, we just scored and we get the ball back? First down. Handoff to White and taken down at the 50. Check that, the 49, going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11. Again, tackled by number 9. All right, we're going to have a break here at the end of the third quarter. The score is Derby City Dynamite 22, the Arizona Outcasts 14. Stay tuned for the start of the fourth quarter in Division 3.
Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you.
I thought, okay, well, girls can't play football.
I love hitting people. I'm good at it.
Well, there's never going to be a black head coach. There's never going to do this. You're wasting blah, blah, blah.
Hashtags won't stop, bullets, gunshots, prime time, shot cloud.
They televise ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
This is the arrival.
Honestly, it was like, I did like a triple take.
Everyone's looking, okay, here's a girl.
It was the first time having a girl in our meetings and stuff like that. I didn't know what to think.
I know it's hard to believe. Come and see it, come and experience it. Once they do, we have fans.
Everything.
Here we go. TYM Performance is fueled by TYM Performance, the official nutrition partner of the Women's Football Alliance. TYM Performance uses service and education to help the body recover and perform at peak levels. And there is the Essence taking it around the corner on the right side into Outcast territory to the 38-yard line. First down for the Dynamite. Thank you to TYM Performance for helping to power the WFA all the time. So now Buckler comes out at quarterback, and in comes number 4, That is Nicole Killer Cole Lockett, who has a touchdown on the day, opening the scoring for the Dynamite. Anderson left, Harris right. I formation, Holloman the deep back. Hand off to her, bounces to the outside. Still going, tackled by number 33, Davis. But it's another big pickup as she gets inside the 35 down to the 32. 6-yard gain, second down and 4. 14 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. And look at Howman just move and shift and follow her blocks. Second down and 4 for the Dynamite.
As they get to the 32.
Number 42 checks in at tailback, Furman. She gets the ball, runs over somebody. The helmet flies off, but it's going to be close to a first down, and the officials call timeout because the helmet came off. Want to make sure that everybody stays safe.
95 need field play.
And it's going to be a first down, Dynamite at the 28-yard line.
Enough for another Derby City first down.
I want to give credit where credit is due to the fullbacks in this Derby City offense. You got number 42, Pepper Big Stepper Furman. You got number 34, Victoria Vic Kennedy. You got number 56, Angela Beast Mode Embry Jr., all doing a fantastic job of lead blocking for whoever is back there at tailback.
And the Dynamite get down to the 27.
So now it's Beast Mode at fullback with Furman behind her. Hand off to Furman around the right side, off tackle, bashes close to the 20. She gets to the 23, I believe. Yes, the 23-yard line, gain of 4. It's going to be second down and 6.
Brought down by number 46, Jessica Gray, and number 11, Cindy Edward.
They give her a gain of 5 down to the 22. Derby City not spending a whole lot of time in the huddle. They know exactly what they want to do. Punish. As Furman again breaks through, put 2 hands on that ball, and she pushes forward and gets close to the first down at the 18. I think she'll be just a yard short. Gang tackled there by number 11. That is Edward, and number 55, Wheat. It's going to be third down and 1 at the 18. 12 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So now at fullback is number 34, Vic Kennedy.
Third down and 1.
I pro right. And quarterback keep as number 4, Lockett keeps the ball, gets the first down to the 15. First down, Dynamite. And look at that good sportsmanship as the Dynamite picked up the Outcast player. And you can see the body language on the Outcast defense. They are just being pummeled by this big offensive line by the Dynamite. And you want to give them credit too, because no hold can be made except for that offensive line. As number 22 checks in at wide receiver, that is Alexis Big Lex Green. She goes wide to the right, Anderson goes to the left. Lockett under center. And she keeps it again, pushing forward. Quarterback sneak. She gets inside the 15, down to the 12. Gain of 3, second down and 7. Furman comes to the sideline, gets the play from the coach. And number 88 is going to check in. And number 34 is going to check out. Nope, not 34. Right now you got 12 players on the field, and number 22 now checks out.
That's a 12-yard line.
Second down and 7 at the 12. Lockett brings him under center. Anderson goes wide to the right. Double tight ends. Lockett, hand off to Furman. Furman breaks a tackle, spins inside the 10, and pushes inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down. And now substitution on defense as number 13 checks in Ali Olsen for number 21, Goodwin, who's laboring a little bit off the field. It's going to bring up third down and 4 for the Dynamite. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the game.
Brought down by number 16.
The big backs are in the backfield. Kennedy and Furman. Hand off to Furman, off the right side, bangs through to the 5 and pushed backwards by a host of Outcast tacklers. Does she have enough for the first down? The Lions judge says yes, she does. First and goal at the 5. Two things going Derby City's way: offensive line play and keeping the clock moving.
And it's enough for another Derby City first down.
Line up, pro right. Double tight ends. Lockett, quarterback sneak, pushing forward, and she's close. The Lions are running in. Gonna see where she at? No, she's not in yet. She's at the 1. Second and goal, and we got a pile up there at the goal line. You got to untangle everybody, make sure everybody's okay. And we have an official timeout. I don't know if it's an official timeout just to make sure everybody's okay and unpack everybody. No, there is a player down, and I can't see who it is at the moment.
And we have an injury timeout.
It looks like number 16 again. And here's highlight package sponsored by KT Tape. It is of number 42, Angelita Pepper, big stepper. Look at her mowing down. Here we go, nice driving her legs, pushing forward. Taking a handoff, going inside, spin move, finally take it down. Now she breaks inside, trips up right there, but still moving her feet and pushing forward. She is a host to be taken down. Then she cuts left, bangs away in, knocks the helmet off. Man, she is a load to carry as number 42 Furman. Highlight package sponsored by KT Tape. KT Tape has been provided throughout this weekend, where you can get 15% off all your KT Tape needs when you subscribe to their email newsletter. KT Tape is the official kinesiology tape of the WFA and a proud sponsor of women's sports everywhere. KT Tape, they did that highlight package.
She just got her.
And it is number 16 being helped off the field. That is Geraldine Curley. And they are definitely assisting her off the field. As you see, both teams are clapping their hands. You got to honor what they put on the field here today.
Honey, take a break. Take a break. Get some water.
We wish everybody good health throughout this whole championship weekend. After the injury timeout, we're going to come back with second down and goal from the 1-yard line. And you got to believe that they're going to possibly go quarterback sneak, as they've done 4 times on this drive already. It is number 4, Nicole Lockett at quarterback. The whistle blows, second and goal. And we got a flag, and unfortunately, that is going to be on number 34 as she moved forward before the snap. So it's going to take them back to the 6, and it's going to be second and goal from the 6. Oh, that's not a very good penalty right there. A little antsy by number 34 as she moved forward before the snap.
For the Derby City Dynamite.
8:17 left to go. I'm sorry, 8:11 as they just fixed the scoreboard. So it's going to be second and goal from the 6. As you saw, both 42 and 34 move before the ball. I formation, double tight end. Hand up to Furman, cuts inside, bang through, and goes untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Furman. 7:54 left to go in the game, and now they've got a 14-point lead. So now they're going for the 2-point conversion. 28-14. Arizona's going to have to do a lot of offensive maneuvering to come back in this game with 7 minutes and 54 seconds left. They do have all their timeouts remaining, so that is a plus for them. But Derby City has eaten a tremendous amount of time off the clock. As Furman gets the handoff, cuts outside, pushes forward, and walks into the end zone as it's now 30-14. So no offense or very little offense in the first half. Tons of offense in the second half, especially provided by the Derby City Dynamite. It is now 30-14.
At 7:54 to play the game. The visiting Arizona Outcasts at 14. Hometown Derby City.
So now they're going to kick off.
48.
I tell you, these kick returners have been just standing there looking pretty because the ball hasn't come anywhere near them. So the whistle has blown.
I was recording her though.
And they're flipping some players.
Lally to kick away, number 13.
Lally ready to kick. And actually they kicked the ball to somebody. Number 7 corrals it right at the 45-yard line. That surprised me. I thought she was going to do the squib again. But this time she kicked it, and number 7 got it. So Arizona takes over at their own 45, 7:52 left to go.
Also remember, ladies and gentlemen, also after the game.
After the game, we're going to have the MVP presentation and the trophy presentation.
Team and your favorite players get autographs and pictures. That's on the main concourse.
So Arizona now breaks the huddle. They come back, bunch to the left. Quarterback is Scholl. And back to pass. Ball thrown and almost caught. It was thrown behind number 7, Cooley. Incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10.
On the cover, number 22, Alexis Green.
Olsen, Goodlow, and Davis are the receivers. Number 31, Raining, comes in. Number 7, Cooley, goes to the right. Tight bunch to the left. Raining in at quarterback. And now she's going to run around, tries to get away, has some moves, breaks tackle at the 50, at the 45, and 40, and tackled down. Good open field tackle there by number 0, Allen, as Raining broke free and got all the way to the 40-yard line of the Dynamite. First down, Outcast.
Sponsored by Metro Health.
15-yard run there. 7 minutes, 30 seconds, but they got to get in and out of the huddle quickly because you're down by 16. Got to play with some urgency now. Back at quarterback is number 58, Scholl. Tight bunch to the right. Reigning the running back behind her. And we got offsides. Looked like a hard count by the Outcast. And we got encroachment by the defense. That's going to give Arizona another 5 yards.
Defense,
and it'll be
penalty.
1st and 5.
Remains first down.
Penalty, we move the ball up 5 yards for the Outcasts. Still first down and 5.
So now the ball's at the 35-yard line. 4 receivers to the right. And now Reigning cuts in, squeaks through, still going, and finally tackled by number 1, Sloan, but not until she picks up another Outcast. First down to the 24. Six minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the game. I can't stress it enough, the Outcasts have to get in and out of the huddle quickly because time is not on their side. Especially the way Derby City is controlling the clock on offense. They break the huddle now. 6:10 left to go. Got to hurry up before they get a delay of game penalty. And back to pass. Ball thrown and overthrown, and we got a flag. I think they're going to get her for defensive holding or pass interference. She had her hands on the waist.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. Ball will be placed at the spot.
And that's going to be first down for the Outcasts. That takes them to the 16-yard line into the red zone. 6 minutes exactly left to go in the game. Outcasts trailing by 16. No backs in the backfield, Reigning in at quarterback. And she's going to take it, goes off, cuts inside, still moving, bounces to the outside, and finally taken down inside the 10 to the 9. And that is going to be second down and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Tackled there by number 3 and number 56. That is Courtney Powell and Embry Jr. Clock still running, 5 minutes, 25 seconds and counting. You got to believe that if they punch it in and score here, they're going to go onside kick. Now Scholl back at quarterback. Coley to the left, 13 to the right. Back to pass, ball thrown, caught by 26. Pushes forward, has the first down inside the 5 to the 4, tackled by White. But it's a first down, Outcast. That was Jalex Gray on the catch. So now the Outcast inside the 5, first and goal. 4:45 left to go in the game. Reigning to the right side of quarterback Scholl. 3 receivers to the right. There's the snap. Hand up to Reigning. And she's in for the score. Reigning with a 4-yard touchdown run. And now it is 30-20. Two-point attempt coming to try and make this an 8-point game. For Derby City, if they stop this, they maintain a 2-possession lead. If they give it up, it's only a 1-possession lead, a touchdown and 2-point try from tying. Here we go, two-point conversion try. Show, back to pass, ball thrown! Oh, just over the hands of Cooley. It's no good. Derby City maintains a 10-point lead.
At 4:30 to play in the game.
4 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game.
Derby City Dynamite at 28.
Four minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, they're yelling about the score down here.
So you expect to see a onside kick.
We have a correction to the score this evening at 4:30 to play in the game. The visiting Arizona Outcasts at 20.
So they're lining up, and Derby City is a little confused. I don't know what they should be confused about, because you got to expect an onside kick. They're down 2 possessions. They need to get the ball back in a hurry.
Kicking off for the Outcasts, number 11, City Edwards.
The offense of the Derby City Dynamite has maintained a huge advantage on time of possession.
City Dynamite. Looks like number 1, Veronica Sloan. Before the Dynamite.
And now we got whistles as they showed their hand that they're not going to go onside. They're actually going to kick the ball.
Timeout, Derby City.
And Derby City, oh, what a smart play and decision by Coach McMillan, calling a timeout to have Arizona show their hand. Shrewd, but good. So Derby City calls timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. Arizona has 1 timeout left. And we're going to see. It's going to be interesting. They're playing a chess match. Are they going to go onside? Are they going to kick it? Now, they showed that they're going to kick it deep, but that doesn't mean that they can't change their mind and go onside after you call the timeout. Game of cat and mouse.
Made from scratch. Your tastebuds are calling, and Buffalo 33 is answering.
Timeout is over.
Buffalo 33, located on
Teams come back on the field. Let's see what decision Arizona has made.
Thank you, Buffalo 33, for your support of the Women's Football Alliance.
So now they line up. It's 33 Davis to do the kicking. Approaches, and there it is, onside kick. Oh, you can't touch it before 10 yards. So it's going to be Derby City ball. They can take it right there. The ball has to go 10 yards before the kicking team can touch it. So decision time, not really for Derby City. You take the ball. First down, Derby City. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left to go. Arizona only has 1 timeout, so they can only stop the clock
Derby
once.
City likes to take the ball at the 40.
Can Derby City contain possession and bring a national championship back to Kentucky? The Bluegrass State, home of the Kentucky Derby. First leg of the Triple Crown. For those who follow horse racing, Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont Stakes. First and 10, handoff to White inside the 40, down to the 35, gain of 5. Second down. Davis on the tackle. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Arizona only has one timeout, as I've said.
For the Dynamite.
Second down and 5.
35-yard line of the Outcasts. 3:43 to play in the game.
And that's what you do with Derby City. You take your sweet time, use all of the clock. I formation. Hand off to White. Hold. Bounce to the outside. 30. We got a flag. It looked like it's going to come back as a holding penalty as both the back judge and the side judge throw flags. That's usually in the vicinity of holding. So that's going to be a spot foul and take them back 10.
Holding, 56, offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down.
That penalty was on beast mode, number 56. So spotted the foul, 10 yards back. They marked it off. It'll be on the Outcast 42-yard line, second down and 12.
After the penalty, it'll be second down and 12.
So Arizona uses their last timeout of the game at the 3:24 mark.
That's their last of the half.
Very entertaining second half. You got another KT tape highlight package, this time of number 31, raining for Arizona. Look at that catch, makes him miss and drives her feet. Here she goes on the sweep around the left side. Very agile, nice stiff arm, keeps her legs moving and finally goes. Versatile, shifty, nifty, speedy. Nice tackle right there by number 1, but there she is going into the end zone. That was the first of her 2 touchdowns on the afternoon. There she goes, grabs it in for the touchdown. She also has a highlight of running down an interception on their 2-point conversion try, and she ran the person down, stopping the Dynamite from getting another 2 points. That is the KT tape highlight of number 31, reigning. They call her Jazzy. Timeout's over. 3:24 left to go in the game. Derby City has a 10-point lead. I formation. Handoff to number 2, Holman, and she swung down by number 7, Cooley, but that keeps the clock rolling as Arizona cannot stop the clock. It's third down and 10. And there you go, Derby City just taking their sweet time. You could even possibly take a delayed game if you wanted to, because you're taking another 25 seconds off the clock. You're up by 10, you're up by 2 scores. So a touchdown and 2-point conversion, you still have the lead. Third down and 10. I formation, double tight end. Handoff to 42 Furman. She pulls ahead for a gain of 4, brings up 4th down.
Number 42.
And the clock keeps moving. And the beat goes on.
Brought down by number 7, Shannon Cooley. And number 11, Cindy Edwards.
Cooley and Edwards make the tackle, 4th down and 6. If they convert, game over. If not, Arizona has a chance to put more points on the board. And listen, anything can happen under 2 minutes. We've seen that time and time again. 4th down play, and we got a timeout called by Derby City. That's their second. They have
Derby
1
City.
left. 1 minute, 54 seconds left to go. If they hold on, they will have their first
Correction, 1 left.
national championship. As you see, a supporter for Crystal White in her shirt. See people in the stands enjoying this game. Just to remind everybody out there that's listening, game number 2 will be the Division II National Championship between the Nevada Storm and the Detroit Dark Angels. That will be at 6 p.m. that game will. We have a package on number 24, Crystal White. They call her Smurf. Here you go, handoff, breaks outside, uses her speed, turns the corner, and finally dives. Here we go again, a nice runner in between the tackles. She has good vision, bounces to the outside. Nice tackle here by number 21, Goodlow. And here she is again, going around the right side. And finally, always falling forward is number 24. She did have an unfortunate fumble early in the first half, but she made up for it during the rest of this game. And that is your KT tape highlight. And Arizona, did they put the ball in play before the snap?
Offside.
It is encroachment.
Defense,
Does that give them enough for a first down?
Remains fourth down.
No, it does not. Now it's fourth down and less than a yard.
Remember, directly after the game,
so if they pick this up, game over. If not, Outcast has a chance. Lock it under center. Fourth down in less than a yard. Motion. Harris. Cross the formation. Hand off to Furman. And falls forward. First down, Dynamite. Arizona cannot stop the clock. It's academic now. As you see the Dynamite starting to celebrate on the sideline. And the Derby City Dynamite will capture the 2021 Division III National Championship.
That first down is sponsored by Metro.
But you don't celebrate it yet until the clock strikes all zeros. And Derby City is going to take their sweet time. Remember, following the game, they're going to set up for the MVP presentation and the presentation of the National Championship trophy. And there you go. They take a knee. And that's just going to run the clock out. Want to give congratulations to the Arizona Outcasts. They came and played a very spirited, very determined game. Mistakes made on both sides of the ball from both teams, but the team that made the most mistakes usually is the team that comes out on the short side, but it does not take away from their effort. They got here. All the other teams in D3 wish they could be in their position being here at the championship. And I know that they're going to retool for 2022. Congratulations to Coach Joe Griffin, Doug Doyne, Joshua Church, Upchurch, Dave Bills, and Jay Clay, as that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Division III National Champions, the Derby City Dynamite. The final score, Derby City 30, the Arizona Outcast 20. And there they go, they dumped the bucket on Coach Roy McMillan. Daniel Powers, the assistant coach, Thomas Maxwell, the defensive coordinator, Mo Crawford, another assistant coach, and there is number 72, that is Thelma. She is T. Banks. And they are dumping her because she is the spearhead that put this Derby City Dynamite team together. She's the one that brought in Coach McMillan, and now they are champions. 10 years in the making. As they started as another franchise, they put together the Derby City Dynamite 2012, and now they're at the top of the mountain as your Division III National Champions. Who will be the MVP? It could go. All right, just want to do a little recap. I want to give a shout out. My player of the game wouldn't go to an individual. It would go to the offensive line of the Derby City Dynamite because they controlled the line of scrimmage. They opened up huge holes for all of the running backs to grow through. I want to give them a shout out. Number 77, Jamie Bell. Number 76, Tasha Thompson. Number 72, Thelma Banks. Number 95, J.C. Walker. Number 73, Aaron Thomas. And the tight ends, number 88, Caroline Rose. And number 43, Natasha McIntyre. That's who I'd give the player of the game to, but it has to go to an individual. Now, it could go to number 2, Kirsten K.K. Holloman. It could go to number 42, Angelita Pepper Big Stepper Furman. It could go to number 4, Nicole Killer Cole Lockett, coming up and replacing their player of the year, E-Bomb, at quarterback. She scored 2 touchdowns. But we'll wait to see who the decision will go to as the MVP for Division III National Championship. As they are setting up on the field, as you can see, you see the WFA banner being set up. You see the championship trophy and the MVP trophy on the table with the WFA logo. Definitely want to give well-deserved shout out to the Arizona Outcasts. They came and gave all of their effort. And I know that back in Phoenix, they're going to get prepared for 2022 to get back to the stage and try and capture the national championship in 2022. So right now, we're just going to take a brief pause as they're setting up. We're just going to keep this shot here as they are getting ready. As you see, the WFA Commissioner, Lisa King, she's on the left of the screen with the MVP trophy.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present the Coors Light Pit Viper Most Valuable Player of the Game. And it is number 42.
And there it is, the player of the game, number 42, Angelita Pepper Big Stepper Furman. Pepper Big Stepper Furman, the MVP of the Division III National Championship game. Congratulations to you, Miss Furman. Ladies and gentlemen, any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of this game without the express written consent of the Women's Football Alliance is prohibited.
And now for the champions.
And here's the presentation of the National Championship Trophy, which will be presented by the WFA Commissioner, Lisa King. And the whole team rushes to grab that trophy. Look at them, they're excited, and you should be excited. I tell you, it's nothing like winning the national championship. 3 years ago, I was on that very field in 2018 in Atlanta, where the New York Sharks captured the Division II National Championship 27-21 over the Minnesota Vixen, who, by the way, have made it back to the National Championship in 2021. They will be going against the Boston Renegades. So congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to the Arizona Outcasts for making it, and congratulations to your national champions, the Derby City Dynamite. This has been a pleasure and a great opportunity. Thank you, Lisa King and the WFA, for the opportunity. It is Pat Brown signing off from the Tom Benson Pro Football Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio, the home of the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame. Good night, everybody. Stay tuned at 6 p.m. for the Division II National Championship game between the Detroit Dark Angels and the Nevada Storm.
Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you.
I thought, okay, well, girls can't play football.
I love hitting people. I'm good at it.
Well, there's never going to be a black head coach. There's never going to do this. You're wasting blah, blah, blah.
Hashtags won't stop, bullets, gunshots, prime time, shot cloud.
They televise ping pong. You know what I'm saying?
This is the arrival.
Honestly, it was like, I did like a triple take.
Everyone's looking, okay, here's a girl.
It was the first time having a girl in our meetings and stuff like that. I didn't know what to think.
I know it's hard to believe. Come and see it, come and experience it. Once they do, we have fans.
Everything